first of all, congrats on being a part of such an entertaining film. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
I felt that this installment of Cars is not just for kids, but for adults as well, especially the message of staying true to your purpose as we age. How do you connect?
I won't disagree with you. I think what Pixar does very, very well is presents a story for kids that adults don't have to endure. Adults can actually enjoy. It's so, when they say, well, it's something for everybody, they actually do manage to entertain everybody. So it's not like kids are dragging their parents to this movie. Everyone can relax and enjoy. Pixar does that very well.
How did you connect with the film?
I love Pixar. I love anything animated, and Pixar is a company that I think is doing things very, very right. I've visited their facility twice. I've watched the Pixar Story 6 times. A wonderful documentary. I love that animation allows the imagination to be absolutely limitless.
Right.
I love that part about animation.
Let's talk about Sterling, your character.
Let's do.
He's a charismatic marketing executive.
Yes, he is.
You seem to have a history of playing devilishly charming roles.
Mm-hmm.
So rumors are that this was cast based on your own charming demeanor. So is that true?
I started that rumor, so let's keep that going.
So is that true? And tell us about portraying him.
Well, here's the thing about Sterling. He is, I wouldn't say Sterling is a typical villain. I think Sterling wants what's best, what he sees as being best for Lightning McQueen, which is guarding him, safeguarding him, protecting his brand, protecting his legacy is a great word. But what that means to Lightning is something entirely different. So the lesson becomes there's so many lessons we could pull from this film. What's right for you? Where is your spot in life?
So what traits do you and Sterling have in common?
The most amazing blue eyes you've ever seen. Kind of gray blue, more gray blue.
Okay, I'll take that. Who's the most charming person you've ever met in Hollywood?
Paul Rudd.
Okay, good to know that.
Thank you, yeah. Super charming. Super charming.
Mentorship. This is an important theme in the movie. So who is your mentor?
I've had 2 amazing mentors in my life. My father and Bob Woods, in an area where my dad didn't have any expertise as far as the entertainment industry goes. When I moved away to New York to be an actor, I needed a mentor with some experience in that area, and I found it in Bob Woods.
Okay. You're no stranger to voiceover work, so what is your secret to keeping it fun but challenging yourself at the same time?
You know what? You can't help but have fun with voice work. It's usually people who... it's always people who are there because they love their job. They're doing it because they enjoy it. They have a fun job. And the voice recording is one of those parts where it really starts to come together and come to life for people who are in that process of creating it. It's another layer. So it's always an exciting and fun portion. And then typically you get to come back a little later on and just zhuzh it and fix it. The things that didn't work, make them work. I always love that kind of second or third crack at it as well.
But since there's no expressions or facial expressions or body language involved, so how do you portray or come across as charming without being obnoxious or unlikable?
You know what, you think that they have a camera trained on you while you are recording, especially for Pixar stuff. They don't do this for every animated program I've done, but I have a tendency to talk out the right side of my face. You'll notice in the film, Sterling does the same thing. He talks out of the right side of his face. They are watching you for your mannerisms and your whatnot. As far as how do you make sure you stay charming and don't get skeevy, I think that all comes in with caring. I think charming people care about other people. Skeevy people have that same kind of swagger without caring.
Okay, good to know.
Thank you.
The film also has a message to not take no for an answer. So when was the last time you decided to give it your all and despite the odds?
Give it my all despite the odds. You know what? I haven't had to... That's a great question. That's a great question. I can't remember the last time I've had to fight the odds.
Have you had any wild off-screen experiences with cars?
Oh my God, yes. I've had an automobile fire. I've been up on 2 wheels. That was an accident. I almost got smashed into one time. And I had just a crazy driver last night. I had a driver. I'm terrible as a passenger in a car, and I had the worst driver for being a passenger. Great for driving,
Right.
terrible for passenger.
In Toronto or in LA?
Oh, that was back in Los Angeles,
Okay, good to know.
where you're taking your life in your hands every time you hit the highway.
And lastly, what can you tell us about your next movie, Nomis, I believe?
Nomis. Less for family and kids, a lot more creepy.
And what's your role in it?
My role in it is a police officer, a detective in cybercrime.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for chatting with us and wishing you all the best in this one and future ones.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.